I heard you're having trouble with some noblemen.
What's that got to do with you?
Nothing. But maybe I could help you.
And you just feel like helping me, do you? Because you've got a big heart? I don't buy it. What's your game?
Do the municipal bathhouse and the clean tax mean anything to you?
Of course! I'm a member of the Kuttenberg Council.
So, when you're going to choose the bathhouse, I need you to vote for the Kingfisher.
Why are you interested in bathhouses?
Let's say it's in my interest if they make a profit. I contributed to the furnishings, and I expect to get a return on that soon.
Oh, I see what you mean. Aye, why not? If you can help me, my vote is yours. But only if you succeed.
It's a deal. What's it all about then?
I had a bit of a quarrel with Sir Jan of Leschin. And I need someone young and strong to take my place in a duel.
You're gonna fight?
You'll do the fighting, and that will settle our dispute. Do you agree?
What did you quarrel about?
Just a silly misunderstanding. Some nobleman's servant ordered a coat for his lord, except he kept urging me, and I ran out of the right fabric. So I used a different fabric in some places, and the lord noticed and accused me of swindling him.
Well, you did, didn't you?
What was I supposed to do? I'd also have been in trouble if I didn't deliver it on time.
All right. What happened next?
I wanted the bailiff to adjudicate, because I'm on good terms with him. But the nobleman insisted it to be resolved under the law of the realm, because the city law doesn't apply to him. And that means settling the dispute under the watchful eyes of God, by combat.
What are the rules of the duel?
You don't need to worry. It's not to the death.
What weapons?
Well, as I'm not a noble, but you can use a mace, flail, or a hunting sword.
Oh, great. And armor?
No plate armor.
And the nobleman?
He can have everything. Sword and armor.
That's hardly a fair fight.
That's by the by, though. If I'm in the right, you'll beat him even with a stick. God's hand will guide you.
Why don't you refuse to fight the duel if you don't feel up to it?
Are you out of your mind? I could end up battered black and blue. What's more, I'm in the right.
Have you had this kind of problem with customers before?
Never! I've never had any complaints before this. I had a good reputation in Kuttenberg.
It won't be my first duel, so why not? I'll take your place.
I'm glad I've found someone with courage.
Where's the duel going to take place?
The dueling spot is secret. It's out of town, so we'll go there together. But it's too late to travel now. We'll set off in the morning. You can wait at my place if you want.
All right.
I'm here like we agreed, sir.
Tuchmacher. Who's this with you?
My champion. He's going to fight in my name.
Sir?
I would laugh in your face here and now, but that wouldn't be chivalrous. So I'll just ask if you're ready, lad.
Can't we settle this without a duel?
What do you have in mind? I'm a nobleman. Tuchmacher cheats his customer.
I didn't cheat it. The bailiff could have settled.
City law is out of the question.
Maybe we could find a peaceful solution.
Well, Tuchmacher.
Have you lost? Are you going to...
I'll fight, just as I promised.
I was starting to fear I'd win without even trying. Shall we begin, then?
Let's get on with...
Hold on. You can only use a weapon befitting Tuchmacher's rank, which means a flail or a hunting sword. Get the right weapon.
All right, I'll get a different weapon.
Well? Well?
Let's go then.
Today, these two nobles, Sir Kudenberg Count, both men confirm that the party whom God guides to victory in the duel has right on his side, and the defeated party is obliged to make good his debt. The combat shall continue until one of the combatants yields or flees. Are you ready? Begin.
Bad luck. Is that all you've got? Out of breath already. May the best
Victory
man win.
or death!
Let's be having you then.
The duel is over, and God's providence determined the winner.
That's a
You
lot
have
of
heard
blood.
God's
This
will.
should stop it.
You really gave him what for? From the right, from the left. Hurry, strike. Thanks. Thanks very much.
You're welcome. I hope you'll fulfill your side of our deal now.
Most certainly.
And next time, don't resolve your disputes by combat.
Next time, I'll be careful who I make coats for.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow. I went to see Tuchmacher.
How did it go? Will he vote for us?
He had a quarrel with some nobleman who challenged him to a duel.
A duel? Like a fencing one? I didn't think people still fought duels. Aren't they banned?
If you've got blue blood, you can do what you like.
That's true. It's the same everywhere. What did he want from you?
He didn't dare fight himself, so he was looking for a champion.
And how did it turn out?
He'll help us.
Really? That's wonderful. Wow, Henry, you hero.
Don't celebrate yet. It's only one vote.
But it's an important vote. Now we just have to wait till the council meets.
Do you think Adam suspects you're trying to sway the vote?
I don't know, but I don't think so. If he suspected something, I'd expect him to march in here and be as nasty to me as he always is. But there's no sign of him so far.
Did you find any more votes?
Afraid not. With the meeting coming up, everyone's kind of on edge. I suppose there are lots of people trying to get something from them, or something like that. All we can do is wait.
So now we just have to wait till they vote?
Come back in a few days' time. The councillors should have voted by then.
I will. Nice and slow. Whoa, whoa.
doggy. Good boy. Easy, good horse. Go! Careful!
Henry, I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Hey, my lovely. Zizka told me you found something out about Liechtenstein.
If only just Liechtenstein. I've only been here a couple of days, but I seem to know everything about this city and its sinful people. And about the Pope, the second Pope, Sigismund, Wenceslas, about the sickness of old men, the desires of young men, who I sometimes have to beat off with a stick. Simply everything. The tavern seems to be the fount of all knowledge.
You'll have to tell me more about the sinning part. That sounds interesting.
You youngsters are all the same. But work before pleasure. After we find Liechtenstein and free Cape Bon, we'll see.
I'll look forward to it. But anyway, about Liechtenstein. Anything new?
Well, there might be something. One of the girls I talked to told me her sweetheart frequents some nasty alehouse. And one of the regulars there recently started buying drinks for the whole house. Which is suspicious, because this fella is practically a beggar. Goatskin, they call him. They asked him where he got the coin, and he boasted that he was spying for some rich lord.
All right. That sounds promising.
Of course, it doesn't have to be Liechtenstein, but there can't be that many rich men who pay spies. And we have to start somewhere.
That's true. And you've spoken to this goatskin fella?
Not yet. I was rather hoping you'd do it. That grubby alehouse is a bit too wild even for me.
That's saying something. Well, trying to get sense out of drunken wretches is quite a skill of mine. Does this place have a name?
I'm not sure if it's a name, but the locals call it the Hole in the Wall.
I see the owner's got a sense of humour.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's a joke. You'll find it in Hot Prink. There's no other alehouse in that quarter.
So goatskin in the hole in the wall. I reckon I remember that. I'll go and check it out.
Before you go, I wanted to ask. Nobody ever told me why we're actually looking for this Liechtenstein fella.
He might know where they're holding Capon.
I'm sure lots of people might know that.
But Liechtenstein's on our side. At least I hope he still is. You never know these days.
But who is he? And why is he in Kuttenberg?
He's a young noble from Jobst's council. His family have domains in Moravia and Lower Austria. He's here to gather information about the enemy for Jobst. And judging by how important it was for Istvan to find out where he is, he's a real thorn in their side. And they're out to get him.
So we're getting involved in noble men's schemes again. That means trouble.
I'll do my best not to get us mixed up in all that.
Sure you will. But it can't be helped. There's a war on, and we have to fight. Watch out for yourself, Henry. I have a bad feeling about that district.
You're not the only one.
Here it comes!
I'm sorry.
Do you have enough onions?
Father's still alive.
Why the long face?
Oh, I've just got this nasty premonition.
What premonition?
I've got a barrel of ale in there. I'm afraid it'll go bad. It's hard to miss it.
Well, feel free to go and ask them politely to leave. What can I do for you?
I'll have a look at you.
I'd like to do...
No.
Less. Aye. Of service, sir.
You whistling at me? I'm not in... Interested.
I'd like to discuss... Well? Aye.
What you were looking for, sir.
My respect.
A couple of drunks were sitting outside the store. They were celebrating something.
Let's talk... Final... Again.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Good day to you. I'm sure you'll...
I'd like to do...
Fine. I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Tools! Quality tools! Don't be coy! My wares will bring you joy!
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
Come and take your pick. New wares.
I reckon I'll have a look, sir.
Maybe next
Tell me then, what did he give you for it?
Easy. Good horse.
Come and take your pick.
Are you going to go running?
What's going on?
They took the treats our gaffer brought us from the market.
Trees.
Honey cakes. We didn't pilfer anything from you. It was us the gaffer brought them for.
But he always buys 3 for us to share.
We had to do everything ourselves because you overslept. So nothing for you.
It's your fault you didn't wake me up. On purpose.
Stop squabbling, or I'll give you all what for. You're supposed to be learning a trade, not fighting over trees. Forget the cakes and get on with your work, or I'll fetch your master.
I'm not fighting over anything. Let's go.
Hey, what about my cake?
I sod the cake. Do some work before the 3 of you get into trouble.
Oh, all right then.
That'll teach him. Stop now, for God's sake. Just hope we don't get into any more trouble.
quiet there.
Up again. Next time.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin.
I don't know you. If you're after something, go and see Chenyik and stay out of the way.
And where can I find this Chenyik?
He'll be here somewhere. He usually sits next to Hugo, our oldest regular.
Could you tell me more about this Chenyik?
Look, when somebody wants something here, they go and see Chenyik. I reckon that's all I have to say.
Right. I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Aye. But I reckon I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Why not?
Because I don't know you. Although the way you're kitted out, you seem like you might fit in here.
You don't know me, and you don't want to tell me anything. I get that. But there must be some way I can get you to trust me. I'm sure there are things I can help you with.
Of course there is. But we're mainly looking for fellas what can handle themselves. Ever since this town got a new lord, we've had to use a bit of violence now and again, innit?
I don't have any problem with violence.
Most times a fella tells me that, it ends badly for him. Anyways, if you want to join us and get some jobs, go across the yard to the barn. You'll find Goliath there, and he'll let you know if you're up to it or not. And if you get through that alive, come back here and we'll talk.
Who are you?
Well, I'm Chenyek.
All right. But why all that horse shit about whether I'd fit in with you or not?
Look at it like this. This is a place for a certain sort of people what have their own rules. Although folk usually think we don't play by no rules.
I reckon I see now.
Grand.
I'll be on my way.
All right.
That beer!
Would you like to go another round?
You feel like you have too many teeth.
Chenyek sent me. He said you're supposed to try me out.
You don't seem worth bothering, if it's what Chenyek wants. First take that kit off. Take off all your armor. Best strip off on top, or at least to your shirt.
Shall we fight?
Maybe.
I do.
That's... Fuck you! Fucking hell!
Be careful.
City
God
tournament.
is punishing us for our sins.
Will you go?
I reckon I'll have a look first. And maybe next time I'll even fight. I've been taking lessons at the Fechthalle. And I've learned...
Thanks for the...
Yeah.
The town needs strong,
I'm
brave
sorry?
men who can take... and not just the tools of their... These days, we need to rely on ourselves. The lords won't... protect us.
Well?
You again? First take that kit off. Take off all your armor. Give me a moment, though.
Just a bit of
I
fun.
have to...
They had two collections just like it already. And they're... Still holes in the walls.
That's true. But what good are fortifications you can't defend?
I'll tell you, no fucking good at all.
One beer, please!
Can we talk? Right. I'll be on my...
All right.
What can you do?
Well?
You again? First take off all you...
Well?
You again? Come on then. I'm sorry. Prepare to fight.
Hey! Stop fighting! You surprise me. Not many fellas can stand up to Goliath.
You know how it is. The bigger they come, the harder they fall. It's all in the technique, innit, mate?
You ain't wrong. If you want to give it another go, have a word with Mole. We have this contest, if you get my drift.
I'm looking for Goatskin.
Aye. Thing is, ain't nobody seen him here for a few days.
But he used to come here.
Aye. He was here day in, day out. Only this time some burly lads came here and duffed him up proper.
Do you know the men who beat him up?
No. But there were some Jews among them, and that's pretty odd. Seeing as how they don't usually get mixed up in nothing.
Why did they give him such a beating? Did they say anything?
Well, Goatskin is a right knobhead. Always asking for it, he is. But I reckon this time it was about his big gob. The last week he was coming, throwing glint around. And when we squeezed him about where he got the coin, he said he was spying for some lord.
And does this lord have a name?
He didn't say. We didn't swallow his yarn about spying anyway. We reckoned he made a score and just wanted to look like a big man.
What happened to Goatskin? Does anyone know where he is now?
No word. But I reckon he's holed up somewhere, licking his wounds. Seems he stuck his nose in a wasp's nest, and he won't be sticking it out again for a while. If you're going to look for him, try it at night. You don't stray far when he's on the job. Usually between Hradek and the horse market. He goes after drunks. So I try asking in the local drinking dens.
All right. What does he look like, though? He can't be the only fella who likes to relieve drunks of their purses.
God's truth. But you'll know Goatskin when you see him. They call him that on account of how he got kicked in the head by a goat as a nipper. He's got a dent in his forehead you could use for a game of marbles.
Why didn't you defend Goatskin? Isn't he one of you?
He is and he ain't. I'm no saint, but that Goatskin stepped in some nasty shit and then walked it in our door and all. I ain't saying we don't look out for each other, but there's limits, innit?
I'm sure you know the town better than me. What drinking dens are there on Goatskin's patch?
Between the horse market and Hradek, there's the Black Horse, a miner's tavern. Wayman the taverner used to be a miner, and then there's the Big Bathhouse. It belongs to some bloke called Adam. He tarted the place up big.
Any others?
None I know.
Thanks. I'll go and look for him.
I wish you luck then. He ain't the brightest, but he's got a real talent for saving his own skin. Once you're done with him, come by and see us. Seems after all you're a pretty handy bloke. We could use the likes of you.
If you've got some job for me, you can tell me straight up. So what kind of work do you have for me?
A job worthy of your skills. But first, just a little test to see that you're not as dim-witted as that arsehole Goatskin. What is Wycliffe's first thesis?
Poverty and modesty are the sole and true virtues in a Christian's life. Even the church is supposed to be poor.
Nicely put, but wrong. Second question. Which estate has the greatest reformatory potential?
The church?
I asked who should start the reform, not who should be reformed. A reformation is the last thing the church would want. The answer?
After our talk about Goatskin, I didn't think you'd know about these things.
You thought we were just paupers who couldn't count to 5, didn't you? But now let's see who's the pauper. Last, who is the rightful king of...
Wenceslas.
Indeed. All right. Maybe this will disappoint you a little, but it concerns Wenceslas's brother. It's he who will secure your place in our humble company.
Well, from what you said, I gather you're not spying for Sigismund. It's rather the other way round, huh?
We call ourselves the Guild. We profess the ideals of equality and brotherhood. Our only law is the Holy Bible. Worldly justice is as fickle as a common whore, yielding to those who are in power.
Justice for me or the gallows. Aren't you afraid to end up there?
Friend, one must be willing to suffer for the truth. Sigismund is a usurper. And the church and the magistrates are but a lowly horse spreading her legs for Sigismund. As long as we go against Sigismund and honour the scripture, our souls remain pure.
What if I go and tell the bailiff you're calling him a whore? Just out of courtesy, you know?
Go ahead. Perhaps you are one of the lucky ones who are not harmed by Sigismund's presence in Bohemia. Maybe you don't mind selling a piece of your conscience by ratting us out. As for me, I will go to the town hall with my head held high. But you?
Yeah, don't worry. I was just teasing you. I think the same of Sigismund. Tell me about your operation here.
We are who we are, and we do what we do. Like the early church of Jesus' apostles, in unity and fidelity to his words. I'm in charge. I plan all our missions. Goliath is the muscle. Knuckles, well, he mostly complains. But he also knows his way around locks. But we're all equal. We share the profits equally, but we don't do it for the wealth. We want to drive Sigismund out of this town.
How can I join you?
You want to join us already? I don't have to talk you into it. That's great. We're not particular about formalities. Let's just have a beer, and then you're one of us.
Here's to the Guild.
To the Guild! That reminds me, I'd like to throw a feast for the poor. The bigger the better.
Didn't you say you were just ordinary people with no money?
We are. And this is where Sigismund comes in. Because he's going to pay for the feast out of his own pocket.
That was a good one. How are you going to make that happen?
Me? No. You'll make it all happen. Listen carefully. Sigismund seized land down in the valley near Pach and built his personal warehouse on it, right under our noses as a provocation. There he stores fancy foods and gifts for his commanders, and for that red-bearded gob of his. Sausages, smoked meats, foreign spices, and more. Fancy delicacies from Italy, Hungary, Slavonia, and all the other shitholes where he owns land. While we're eating porridge and cabbage all the time. You will steal all the food you can carry from that warehouse. And as a nice token, you will leave there... Let's see... What would you leave there?
Stones?
That's clumsy. Cabbage! Leave cabbage! Get at least one head from the greengrocer and leave it there for Sigismund. Let him eat for once what we have in our bowls almost every day. But I'm warning you right now, no violence. Don't even think about slitting anyone's throat in that warehouse. The job isn't to punish some poor sod on guard duty. Is that clear?
Got it. What should I do with the stolen food?
You'll give it to the beggars. Let them feast like kings for once. It's not hard to find poor people in the town. Just go to the gates or churches, and you'll surely come across some. There are also tents full of them in Minor Street, Church Street or Cobbler Street. When you're done, come and see me, and we'll figure out what to do next.
Sigismund will be fucking livid he can't enjoy his fine sausages. Can I expect any help from you?
If you need some tools, stop by Knuckle. That's all I can help.
All right.
Good luck. Take care for now.
Excuse me?
I went to see my brother. And to talk about... inheritance. But your father's still alive.
Slowly. Nice and slow. I surrender!
Ah, you've been loitering around where you shouldn't. Don't think you've been accused. You'll pay a fine.
How dare you accuse me like that? Do you have any idea who I am?
What are you trying to put?
All right, I'll pay.
No.
Take a look then.
Yeah, right. Decide what's missing. This obviously doesn't belong. All right, that. But I don't want to see anything.
Oh, it's you. Sorry. Fuck it. Huh? Huh?
Nice and slow. Whoa!
Huh? Here you are, you thief. Halt!
I surrender!
You're what? You've been like. Don't think you've been a. You'll pay.
How dare you have any...
Oh, I apologize.
Easy. Nice and slow. Whoa there. Don't worry. Stay by the shore. Whoa. Slowly. Nice and slow. Whoa there. Don't worry. Stay by the shore. Nice and slow.
You nearly killed me! Don't shut your...
Iron and steel. Take your pick. Here, we've got enough for everyone.
Nothing to your liking, sir?
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Fruit, vegetables, mushrooms. Come and get some fresh
What
mushrooms.
can you do, sir? Maybe next time, then.
Apples, juicy apples, yellow and red. Buy some apples.
Happy to be of service. Bless.
Yeah, thank you.
Vegetable! Horseradish here! Is it? Are you whistling just for fun?
Nice and slow. Go! Quick!
Where do you think you're going? That's it. And next time, don't go creeping around here where you don't belong.
What's that sound? I heard it.
Did I?
Fuck it.
Get out of here, mutt.
Pissing down.
Sod off.
What? Huh? heard it coming from here. Fuck it.
Stay. Sit and bark.
What was that?
Ah, clear off, you mutt. Leave it. Shoot. Sod off.
Sit and stay.
Leave it. Shoot.
What's that mutt one over here?
Sod off.
Quiet! Go away!
Leave it. Shoot. Sod off.
Quiet! Go away!
What's that?
I must be mad.
Leave it. Shoot.
Did I imagine it? Fuck it.
Sod off.
What is that mutt one over here?
Leave it. Shoot.
Quiet! Go away!
Sod off. Leave it. Shoot.
Quiet! Go away!
Sod off.
You're not permitted to be
Quiet! Go away!
Huh?
Sod off. Asshole.
Mutt! Come here! Here you go. Take it. Sit. Stay.
Fuck it. I heard something. Fuck it. Did I imagine?
Huh?
Come here!
Greetings.
I brought you some food.
Dear God, I must be dreaming. So much food. It's like a royal feast. I'll fill my belly and even have some left over for tomorrow. Who should I thank for these gifts?
For everything, thank the local guild and King Wenceslas.
Is this how the guild takes care of us? Wonderful! May God bless our King Wenceslas. I'll be with you.
I'm sorry.
I'll have a jug of wine.
What would you like?
I'm sorry. I didn't say I wouldn't contribute, but I'm not giving them a single groschen until I see cut stones, lime, scaffolding, and 20 men working their arms.
Hey, come here. You're new here. Has Chenyek talked the head off you already?
We spoke.
I'll give you some good advice to start with. Don't listen to his bollocks about a fairer society and the honourable struggle for a better tomorrow. It's just bullshit to mess with newcomers like you. By the way, they call me Knuckles.
It sounded pretty convincing to me.
Aye. Chenyek can sweet-talk people like no other. I mean, Chenyek talks about sharing stuff fairly and how we don't do it for the money. But you know what? It's horseshit. It's every man for himself down here, even if they say otherwise. And Chenyek just gives it such a nice polish.
Are you saying he lied to me?
More like, he didn't tell you the whole truth. I heard from friends that Sigismund has a bottle of very fine wine somewhere in his warehouse. The kind of wine that you don't often see in these parts. I have a buyer for it. So if you bring it to me, I'll give you half the coin he's paying for it.
Well, I'll stick to what Chenyek told me. I'm not complicating it by stealing wine.
Well, that's a shame.
Chenyek said you could give me some gear too.
All that talk about equality. But when it comes to lockpicks, here's something you might...
Thank you.
Greetings to you too.
Good day.
Good doggy.
I brought you some food.
Sweet Jesus, I can't believe it. I must be dreaming. So much food. I'll fill my belly and even have some left over for tomorrow. Who do I thank for this feast?
For everything, thank the local guild and King Wenceslas.
Is this how the guild takes care of us? May God bless our King Wenceslas.
Well, see you later. Have a good evening.
The Lord be with you.
I brought you some food.
Dear God, I must be dreaming. I'll fill my belly. Who should I thank?
All this
Is this how the... May God...
Well, do a good deed. Welcome, sir.
I brought you...
Dear God, I'll fill my belly and even... Who should I thank for these gifts?
For every...
Is this how the guild takes care of us? Wonderful. May God bless our King Wenceslas. Farewell, good sir.
Welcome, sir.
I'm bringing you...
Dear God. I must be dreaming. So much food. It's like a royal feast. I'll feed my whole family and have some leftover for the neighbours. Who sent us such a cornucopia?
Thank the local guild.
Long live our good King Wenceslas. God be with you, sir.
Stores closing.
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
Day.
Good day.
Easy. Good horse.
You surprised me?
You know how it is. The big...
You ain't... If you want to...
I'd like...
What more?
Thanks.
Well, take care, sir.
I did what you asked me to do.
Great! So you robbed the chest and fed the poor?
I robbed the chest and left the cabbage in it.
Ha ha! He's in for a big surprise, the red-headed fucker. Good work. What about the beggars?
I fed as many people as I could.
You're a hero. Folk will really appreciate now that wasn't. And that feeling of satisfaction. We may not be any richer, and yet...
You know what? I'm beginning to understand the guild's modesty.
See? And now, let's talk about your next job. Just before I tell you more about it, try talking to Rat. I'm sure there are a few side jobs for a chap like you. And Goliath could teach you how to throw a proper punch. He's the best brawler far and wide.
You said you have some more work for me. What is it?
Well, you might have noticed there's some houses in Kuttenberg with peculiar symbols on them.
What symbols?
Kind of little markings you'd easily miss if you don't know about them. But you'll spot them if you keep your eyes peeled.
What are they for?
Before we was here, before the guild, even before Sigismund turned up, this whole place was under the thumb of another gang. They didn't have a name, and they wasn't aiming at a greater cause like us. They was mostly thieves, but it was hard to get the drop on them, on account of how cunning they was.
And they used these symbols?
They thought them up.
And what were they for?
It was a way of marking houses. One of the crew drew a symbol to send a message to the other.
Our idea?
Being able to use them symbols would come in plenty handy for us. We tracked down one of the old gang recently. His name's Hinek, but he used to call himself Greaser. He was a bit of a know-it-all. I sent Hogg to find out the meaning of the symbols from him, but I'd rather someone else.
Where can I find this Hinek Greaser?
I'm glad you're up for it. His house is on the edge of the check quarter, near the gate. And have a pleasant evening.
It'll be all.
Come over here.
Welcome. With you, sir.
Chenyak wants me to...
What does he want this time? That idiot would be better off finding himself a woman instead of thinking up damn fool. Let me guess. It's something real...
I'm supposed to keep an eye on Hogg.
And what do you think about it?
I think so. It could help in our fight against Sigismund.
I guarantee you Sigismund don't give a fuck about no scribbles on houses. This is just a missed opportunity for us to line up purses.
You think so?
Look here, friend. If you find out something about them symbols, tell me. And I mean only me. I promise you, we'll make a fortune out of it. They ain't just any old symbols. They're thieves' symbols, see? Help me out, and you won't regret it.
I'll have to think about it.
Don't wear your brain out. There ain't nothing to think over. When you find out more about them symbols... Farewell, sir.
Greetings.
Chenyak said you might have some work on the side for me.
Sure. You did a pretty good job last time. I'll give you that. So, I think you can be trusted.
So, do you have something?
You know the rules. If I tell you about it, you can't back out.
I know how it is. I'll do it.
Good. But there's a catch. It's not dangerous, it's just... not for the faint of heart. You see, a certain mine owner recently kicked the bucket, and we need to bring him back to life. That Hanneman rot may have been a cunt, but he sure was rich, and above all, childless. So, by law, the church, the city, and that Hungarian horse son Sigismund will all get a share of his property.
And what do you want me to do?
Fortunately, Rot was vain enough to be buried in a tomb with his rings, and more importantly...
Ah, I understand. The guild could use the seal to conclude a few interesting binding contracts.
Most astute. Exactly so. Bring me the seal, and corpses can always be difficult. So if you want any good luck charms, just say...
Where is the dead mine?
Right in the Sedlet's graveyard in the underground ossuary. Just look for a freshly bricked hole in the wall. It might be marked with something.
What does the seal look like?
Nothing special.
Good.
So, break a leg.
I'm Henry, a new member of the guild.
I'm Rat, that's what they call me. My nimble fingers can deal with any lot. Me and Hogg, we're the main workforce in the guild. Hogg is my best friend.
Tell me more about these thieves' charms.
One couldn't get by without them in our profession. You can usually buy them cheap from an executioner or knacker, since they're the only ones who can cut into corpses. Fingers, hair, veins, teeth, and fingernails. They're all good if you want to be lucky and not get caught red-handed.
Do you have one of those thief's charms for good luck?
Naturally. Tried and true. Yours for a few groschen.
Fine. I'll buy it. How's it?
More. By all means.
Tell me about yourself. Where did you come from? What are you doing here?
I'm doing what I've always done, but now I'm doing it for a higher purpose.
Have you ever thought about finding more honest work?
And let others rob me blind on my earnings? Thanks, friend.
What do you think of the guild?
If you want to talk, all I can tell you is that ever since the guild began, even thievery makes more sense. Suddenly, I don't feel so guilty, and a part of every haul goes to the poor, so everyone is happy.
Isn't that just an excuse?
Not at all, friend. You can see the results with your own eyes. Most of the city is on our side.
It happens! Just watch where you're going next time.
Halt! Who's there?
God damn it, Hog! What have you done? We won't get anything out of him now.
You really startled me there. You've got to help me.
What the fuck happened here?
Well, he had a fall.
He fell. He looks more like he got the shit beaten out of him.
Oh, look, he started it.
I think it'd be better if you told me the truth.
Well, Chenyek sent me to go and ask about them symbols. Polite like. Only this bastard started fucking with me.
And what happened next?
He was laughing in my face, giving me all sorts of riddles. So I lost it and gave him a bit of a slap. Only he caught another one from the table on the way down and it ended up like this.
Chenyek had a hunch this might happen. Did you find out anything about the symbols, at least, before this?
When I start seeing red, I don't ask no questions.
Do you remember anything, at least? Anything?
Well, he talked to me in riddles. So I tell him I ain't no little kid, and to talk to me normal like.
And then?
When he saw the smoke coming out of my ears, he said he'd show me some important parchment, but that annoyed me even more. Do I look like a fucking scribe?
Was there something written on it?
Well, how should I know? Well, take a look at it yourself. So?
Yes, but unfortunately for you, it's another riddle.
Oh, Della!
Something about a vineyard and running water. I can't make much sense of it.
The bastard! He's fucking with us even from beyond the grave!
Well, it's our only lead to find out anything about the symbols.
Oh, I don't have the noggin for this shit, Henry. Chenyek has the quickest wit of all of us. If you can't crack it, you can ask him. But please, don't tell him nothing about me.
Fresh plaster, cross on the wall. That'll be it. Damn, the seal isn't here. Somebody got here before me. I'll have to go pay a visit to the local gravedigger. Nice and slow. Easy, good horse. Ka! Quick! Nice and slow. Whoa! Whoa!
God bless.
I talked to Knuckles about the symbols.
Let me guess. He wants to use them to get rich.
Well, yes, actually.
That's Knuckles for you. But I think he'll eventually understand it's better to think of the bigger picture than just himself. Nevertheless, until you find something out about the symbols, come and see me directly.
Hinnek gave Hogg a peculiar riddle, and we can't quite figure it out.
Old Greaser was known for those. Tell me then, what did he say?
A vineyard in the town. Strange, but who knows? And yet there it is, quite nearby, by the water that gushes. Now listen and try to keep your eyes open so that you can tell. Shortly after the midday bell, you'll find us where the shadow goes.
Sounds pretty mixed up to me. A vineyard. I only know the one outside of town, but Riddle mentions one inside of it. It must be something similar to a vineyard, and the part with the water might be a well? Or maybe a fountain?
Well, thanks. I'll see what I can do.
Greetings. Can't it wait till...
I found the seal of the dead mine owner, Rot.
Very good, brother. Very good. Did you have any trouble?
Just a minor inconvenience. The grave had already been looted when I got there, so I had no choice but to find and rob the thief. But I'll keep his name to myself. At any rate, the gravedigger now has a good reason to brick up the tomb again.
See how my charm protected you. Things could have also taken a nasty turn.
What will you do with the seal now?
I'll put it to good use, of course. But that's my concern. The guild thanks you. Now that cunt Sigismund and his councillors won't get a single groschen from Rot's will.
I'm glad to hear that.
If you're interested in some more work, or would like to learn something, you know where to find me.
Do you have any more work on the side for me?
Good thing you asked, brother. I've got a hot tip that could be worth your while. But you know how it goes. No job can be taken for certain.
By all means, continue.
There's a German innkeeper by the name of Bakervetz. That cunt backs Sigismund and is thick as thieves with his councillors.
I don't know him or the
Word has it, he didn't come by that tavern in the most honourable of... They say he got the coin for it by stealing with a pack of bandits. And not just that, they say the rest of his stolen treasure is hidden in the cellar under the tavern.
Interesting. But a little sketchy.
Sketchy or not, makes no difference. We can't risk Bakervitz cutting a cut of our pie. Get into the cellar and steal everything you can get your hands on. Just to let the innkeeper know, the guild has its fingers everywhere. Go ahead and sell the items, so you get something out of it. This time we don't care about them.
Very well. I'll pay a little visit to Bakervetz.
If you don't know where to dump the stuff, I know a place. Innkeeper Helga in Zurich knows a trafficker. Go and talk to her to make arrangements. The password is Big-Eyed Monkey.
Where is that tavern?
Not the tavern, the cellar beneath it. It's in the Italian quarter by the big church.
What exactly should I search for in that cellar?
I don't know. A hiding place or locked chests?
Where should I ask about the trafficker?
At my friend Helga's. She runs Zur Eiche Tavern in Old Kutner.
Fine. I forgot the seat.
You shouldn't get so hammered. Better to order a big-eyed monkey.
I'd like to learn...
There's no time. I'll be with you.
Don't you dare cause any trouble.
God. A wedding dress. And with old dried bloodstains. Can it be some secret murder? Maps of hiding places. Bakervet's really was involved in some shady business. A damaged statuette of St. Mary Magdalene. Certainly stolen. The question is, why did Bakervet's keep it?
Huh? What's that?
Slowly. Nice and slow. Slowly. Nice and slow. Ja! Quick!
Grüß dich. Was willst du denn nachts noch?
I have some hot goods for you.
Was?
Rat sent me to you.
I don't buy any rodents. Wouldn't you rather have something to drink?
Give me a one-eyed monkey.
Was? I certainly...
Damn. I'll have a big-eyed monkey.
Verstehe. And who are you looking for, mein Freund?
I had a chance to get to know innkeeper Bakervet's a little better. He had a few interesting items hidden in the cellar.
A few rags and a piece of rusty scrap. And Red told you I know where to sell this stuff.
She just told me the password. Nothing about the middleman.
Na prächtig. That is the agreement. But this junk is worthless.
Bakervet's has influential friends among the Kuttenberg councillors. The guild will do well to have some dirt on him.
Gut, you have recht. But if I don't like it, we're done. Gut, stop by once you have something better for sale, mein Freund. Auf Wiedersehen, mein Herr.
God be with you.
Servus.
Servus.
Easy.
Drown in all this shit.
Nice and slow. Go! Should go back. Quick! Quick! Die! Go! Nice and slow.
Maidens and women of virtue, gather round and listen.
Fountain?
I have to warn you
Where does the water
about
come
the
from?
greatest evil
Here,
and danger
in the middle of the
on
city.
God's earth. Men's cruelty and wickedness. You may say that
Just
God
imagine.
created Adam
The other day,
and all
I
men
was
in
standing
his
in the
image,
yard,
so they
and I saw
can't
this
be all that bad. But that's just what they want you to think. They're the ones claiming it's in Scripture. Who knows what's really in it?
Did you hear about that?
You're innocent. Run to the nunnery and give your...
A fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
Bloody hell, what is it?
Leave their door alone. Hey, you can't just walk around here without permission.
What?
From the best
A strange woman visits an old man every day, but he still hasn't quit.
Careful.
And the way they talk to each other.
I went to see him, but he threw me out. And you were surprised. But it was just a simple misunderstanding. Bollocks in this case. You made a fool of yourself. What am I supposed to do?
We should tell you why. Let her figure it out herself. I've got enough world of my own.
Okay. There's something I need.
Wie geht?
What does it want from her anyway?
He soaks his
money,
prick in
then.
most of them.
Sure does. Go on then. How was it?
What can I say? Prague is a whole different world compared to this place.
Did you bring anything back with you?
Empty pockets and a whole lot of...
Why did you come back
here?
All right.
Nobody's opened this door in ages. It's pretty musty in here. This is no regular cellar. This must be it.
You got it, doggy.
Easy, good horse.
Lord be with you.
I've deciphered the meaning of the symbols.
Fantastic!
Well, it was pretty confusing. But in the end, I managed to find the old thieves' hideout.
And what about Hogg?
And what can I get for you?
He killed Hinek. He didn't mean to, but he did.
That moron. Sometimes he snaps, and then people think we're all like that. And that the guild is just a bunch of thugs and ne'er-do-wells.
Thankfully, Hinek had a parchment on him that led me to the symbols.
Let me see. I'll copy them. These will come in handy. Imagine the look on Sigismund's face when his rich friends in the city start running out of silver.
Here they are. I'm glad I could help.
Tunnel markings. Great! And I saw this symbol for riches on the house right next door. You can go and check it out if you want.
Do you have any more work for me?
Not just now, but something's coming. I'll send for you when the time's right.
Tell me about yourself. Where are you from, and what brought you here?
Don't you have anything better to do than listen to that kind of rubbish? All right. I'm from Kuttenberg, son of a tailor. I studied at the university in Prague. I met a lot of interesting people there. And let me tell you this. The wisest people in this kingdom know a big change is coming.
You mean that reformation you like to talk about?
A great wind will come and sweep away that which has no firm roots. Then the rain comes and moistens the soil so that new grain can grow on it.
Could you stop with the metaphors?
You're not stupid. I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. There's not much more I could tell you about myself. Except maybe, when this is all over and we've established this brave new world, I will return to my studies.
I'm interested in the guild.
Plato or Aristotle?
The guild.
Right. Are you interested in our ideals or the group in general? Generally speaking, we are just ordinary peasants. Paupers, beggars, common rabble. At least that's what they like to call us. The lowest of the townsfolk. But if we're the dregs of the city, we still hold our bare arses high and have a passion for a good cause in our hearts.
Greetings.
I'd like to learn...
And what would you...
I know how to shoot.
All right. I'll be right there.
I'd like to learn...
And what would you...
I need a few tricks on how to blend in a crowd.
Great. Let's get to it.
A jug of wine, thanks.
May God give you health,
Innkeeper, a beer!
He's in league with the devil.
A blessed evening.
We'll never be able to decipher the symbols.
Dobrodela! What a shame. But thanks for trying.
Sure.
Farewell.
Quick! Go! Quick!
Quick!
Just a little longer. Huh? You can't be here? Good day to you.
Is there something interesting around here?
You mean besides the army camp on the hill?
Something tells me you're not exactly happy about it.
What can I tell you? As soon as the army appeared in the county, the folk of Apatovitz were doomed.
What do you mean?
It used to be a peaceful village. Everyone minding their own business, helping each other. And have you seen what it looks like now?
I just saw remains of an abandoned village. It wasn't a pretty sight.
Exactly. A deserted and empty place, with a burnt-out ruin where there used to be a cottage. It'd make you cry.
The soldiers did that? Did they attack the village?
There was no attack. People just chose to leave on their own. I can't even imagine. You spend your whole life building something, and then you just leave it all behind. But it's probably better than waiting for someone to come and take everything from you.
Who's responsible for the burned-out cottage in Apatovitz?
Devil only knows. Maybe bandits or some other rabble. Maybe they were looking for something valuable. Or they wanted to take it by force.
And why do you stay here?
I live away from the village, so I was spared the ugliness.
So you were lucky, weren't you?
You think? That one camp pillaged the whole county. They cut down a big chunk of the forest to build fortifications. And to feed all those hungry mouths, they hunted down everything that moved. There's no game left. There used to be deer, wild boar, and hares. So many you couldn't count them all. And now, nothing.
I think I'll go back to Apatovitz. Should I watch out for anything in particular?
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Who knows what kind of rabble has taken up residence in those ruins?
Who lived there before? Did you know the people who lived here well?
You bet I did. There was an old man. We called him Honeypot. Everyone used to buy honey from him. Damn.
Who lived in the house that burned down?
That's probably the saddest thing of all. The young married couple. I really hope they've gone someplace safe.
I'd better go.
Take care, sir. Come on. That's it. Go now.
God! Quick! God!
We've got a pest here! Go to hell! Alert! Alert! Everyone get over here! Oh! You'll pay for that, you whore. Who the fuck shot me? Everyone here! It's a trap! Now you fucked up. Everyone here! We've got a best in! Prepare to fight! Alert! Alert!
Everyone get over here! We've got an Now you're going to get it! Attack! Everyone get over here!
Damn! I'm bleeding! Oh, you fucker!
No, he's dead!
Easy, good horse.
Satan is going round our city.
I apologize.
Let's talk about...
Do we have...
You won't? Aye. Und viel Glück für die Zukunft.
The taste is cold.
Let's talk about...
Ei, danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
Easy, good horse.
Right! Woo!
Nice big show. Beach charcoal. Mugs for sale.
Quality goods.
Greetings. I'm sure you...
Let's talk...
Thank you, sir. And come again.
Christ! Pardon me.
Iron nails! Fine! I'd like to just... Wow. Satisfy you. You see? I'm glad you found
Axes!
what you were looking Coming!
Huh? Nothing to your liking, sir.
Go back to where you got drunk, you pig!
You want me to take you to bed?
Oh, thanks, my friend. But I'm not in the mood for any funny business right now.
Was willst du?
I'll have a look at... Let's talk...
Ei!
that whistling.
I'd like... How's you?
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
I'd like to do... Satisfied?
Yeah, finally. Thank you, sir. And come again.
Come and take a look. Quality goods.
Easy, good horse.
Iron and steel!
Where's quality goods?
Hotly!
Word about... Well... What would you... You won't... You see?
I'm glad you found that
you were...
Word about...
Sehr, erkenne. Danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft.
Keep your eyes on the road, you fool!
Loading. Nice and slow.
You nearly killed this horse! Word about...
How's the...
You are... Fine. I was glad to be of help to you, good sir. Are you blind?
Easy.
You almost ran into me.
Nice and slow.
Leather pouches.
That's where you're wrong.
When we catch...
Greetings.
My mark.
Oh, that's good. The town needs strong, brave men who can take up arms and not just...
Excuse me?
God be with you.
Have you got anything good to drink?
Of course I do, handsome. Would you like some? And then maybe we can have a bit of fun. How about it?
Yeah, I'll have a drink.
Here you go.
So strong.
It'll make you feel real good. How'd you like to have a little fun?
Why not? While I'm here? Only my throat is still burning like hell.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time. My God!
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. You haven't heard of him by any chance?
There's plenty of fellas come to me looking to see... I've heard the name, though. He's some vagabond who hangs around the Black Horse, ain't he?
Aye, that's him.
I don't mix with his sort, so I reckon I can't. Go and see Madame Beata. Farewell, my friend.
I'm looking
I ain't got no...
Are you sure?
If he ain't a customer, if you're looking for any... Farewell, my friend. The customers...
What would you like?
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin.
Do I know him? That fucker is the bane of our lives. Why are you even looking for an idiot like him?
I'll go and sort things out with him. By hand.
So you should. And give him 1 or 2 for me too, the bastard.
Do you know where he might be?
How should I know? If I knew, I'd have told Adam long ago. He'd wring the bastard's neck in a trice. Last week alone, he robbed 3 of our customers. All German.
A large beer for me.
Why does he choose to rob Germans?
A German merchant always has more coin in his purse than a Czech one. Haven't you noticed that?
Could you tell me where exactly he robbed the customers?
Hard to say. You know how it is. Drunk and merry gents who can hardly walk. But it usually happens somewhere near the Black Horse, and in those lanes there. The bastard stays clear of the main streets. For good reason.
Have you got any German customers here now?
What do you think? No, because words got round. Except Udo. He couldn't care less, it seems.
And is Udo here now?
No, it's too early for him. He usually comes later in the evening. I reckon he only comes here when other alehouses kick him out.
Thanks.
You're welcome. And have a word with Adam if you really want to find your goatskin. He's the owner. I reckon he'd be keen to find him too.
I'd like a beer.
Schönen Tag. Was willst du, mein Herr?
I'm looking for someone called Goatskin, and the innkeeper said you want to find him too.
You're damn right I do. That lousy bastard robs my customers. Deutschers mostly. And they're the very ones that pay best. What's worse, word's got around already. If you get hold of him, well, there's something I'd like to sort out with him.
Sort out? That could mean lots of things.
Nothing nasty, don't worry. Besides the Germans. Goatskin also robbed a scholar from Prague. Jan Schindel he's called. And I reckon he has friends in high places, because he went straight to the city council. Not good for business.
How will it help you if I find Goatskin?
Schindel complained to the council mainly because Goatskin nicked some scholarly stuff of his. He's one of them fanatic crackpots. So if you tracked down his things and returned them to him, he might drop his complaint.
Any idea what the scholarly stuff was?
No idea. But he said something about constellations, and then something in Latin.
Sorry, but I need to find Goatskin.
That's up to you. But Schindel would definitely give you a reward.
Now, about that Goatskin.
What do you...
Do you know where to find him?
Not the faintest idea. I asked at the Black Horse.
What did they tell you?
They claimed not to know anything.
Have you ever seen him up close?
Like any other tramp. Filthy and disgusting. And he's got a dent in his head the nippers could use for a game of marbles. I reckon that's where his wits fell out. And he's hardly got any teeth. But what would you expect?
You wouldn't happen to have a German customer here now, would you?
I reckon not. But I'm not sure. Ask the girls. Just please, don't interrogate my guests, all right?
I'll go and look somewhere else.
Aye. If you do find him, watch out. He may look like a half-wit, but he's a right slippery snake.
Right.
Möge Gott mit dir sein.
I apologize.
Careful.
Greetings.
Do you get a lot of
We used to. From all over the...
How come?
I don't know. They'll come back, though. But there's one, Udo he's called. But that's all I can tell you.
He just drinks here.
Drinks and plays dice.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Stick around. God bless you, sir.
Excuse me.
One beer, please.
Excuse me.
Trinken. I want to drink. Gelobt sei Jesus. Entschuldigung, ein Bier bitte. Guten Abend. Wie kann ich...
Greetings.
What?
I'm Heinrich.
I'm Udo from Taubisch.
Aha. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Herr Udo.
Ebenfalls.
Let's play some dice.
Ja.
Their
Mein
backs are
Freund.
proper kneading. All the girls do that. There must be something else.
And I only wear a light blouse when I'm working. It always seems to get wet when I'm washing them. And then it's like,
Ich
I've
hoffe,
got
das
nothing
Glück
on
steht
at
mir
all.
bei. Show me what
And
you've
then
got, lad.
I look all downcast and say, I'm going to get into trouble for being all wet.
I knew it would be something like that.
Jeden Tag dasselbe.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
Hail.
Schön. Was ist los? Ah, it's all yours.
It's like I'm invisible or something.
Hallo, Schenkwirt. Ich hab Hunger.
Did anyone find a kerchief here?
Not that I know of.
I'll have a beer.
I must have left it here yesterday.
I told you, I haven't seen no kerchief here.
Could one of the girls have taken it?
Are you suggesting my
Das ist nicht möglich.
Verdammt nochmal. So, shall we play?
Why not?
Ah.
Maybe I did see it somewhere. Have a seat. I'll go take a look.
Heute werde ich Glück haben. I can feel it in my bones. If I was you, I'd take it. No cred loss. It wasn't that good anyway.
Bring me something to eat.
You're a real fucker. Ha ha ha. Noch einmal.
Nah.
Ha.
How so?
You're my mate. But you used to be. You. A real
Listen, where is it you're from?
God im Himmel.
Ah,
Lang.
Exact. What are you doing in Kuttenberg?
Earning Geld.
Holes?
Holz.
You bring...
Ja.
I didn't expect... Do you know a...
Ein gutes Kind?
No.
Ah, ja.
Where is it you're from? I think it's about time you headed home, Goodman.
Ha.
We're about to close the place. You should go home. I'm keeping an eye on things here, and I'd hate to get in trouble. Understand?
Ah, so.
Don't worry.
Ja.
Here.
Prost. Chicken sucker. Hoi, hoi, hoi.
Greetings to you. I apologize.
Who is it? I'll have a bite to eat, thanks. Shoot fest before every fight. Superhuman strength. We'll see about that.
So, you bed?
You bed my arse. Oh, where kidder? You're not fair these parts, eh? Good. Come and have an ale with us.
Thanks, but no thanks. I'm in a hurry just now. Maybe another time.
What you do, kidder? But I'm offering you a helping
Hand over the geld and I won't, hurt you.
Was?
What's going on here?
He wanted to rob me.
I can see that. I think you should go, Herr Udo.
Yeah.
This is some mix-up. I wasn't going to rob him, honest.
If I'm not mistaken, you're Goatskin.
Yeah, that's me, What do you want?
I have a couple of questions for you.
Look, I didn't. I never told nobody. Nobody. I swear. I'll even swear to Samuel and his God if he wants.
Who the hell is Samuel?
You weren't sent by Sam.
I wouldn't be asking you if I was, would I?
You know, like, I promise not to talk about it no more. They'll kill me otherwise.
I get that, but do you think they'll just forget about it? How long do you intend to hide?
Until I have enough. You know, glint to take off.
I could help you with that. I know a lot of people. Getting you out of town won't be a problem. If you help me, I'll help you.
That sounds, promising. But I still need coin. I can't just pack up and take off.
Coin shouldn't be a problem. How much do you want so you can disappear in peace?
Not much, a few score groschen. Well, that won't be a problem for a well-heeled fella like yourself.
Here you are. But you're gonna talk, right?
Right. Well, I like talking, What is it you want to know?
I heard you were spying for some nobleman. Is that true?
I was doing nothing but, I was spying for 2 weeks.
Who is this Samuel you're so afraid of?
He just hired me. He's one of them lot. Them Jews, innit? He was nice to me till I started blabbering.
Do you know where I could find this Samuel?
Go to that, synagogue. He hangs around it in front of it and people, brings him news of what's on the grapevine, And evenings he sits around at the King Solomon. It's like a Jewish tavern. But watch out, they ain't too welcoming towards our people there.
Have you ever heard the name Liechtenstein?
I don't know him, but I heard Samuel telling his people, like them Jews, about this, what's his name? Liechtenstein.
What exactly did he say? Did he speak about him in a good way or a bad way?
I don't know. I just remembered a funny name. I don't pay much heed to things that what don't concern me.
What is it you did as a spy?
Mostly I was standing guard in front of that palace, like Rutard's place. I was watching for who was going in and out, see? Who, with who, where, when, and that.
And what went on there?
Well, people was coming and going, all sorts of nobles, and I'd tell Samuel what colours they was carrying. I was good at that. I remember pictures good,
I reckon I know what I need to know. Now clear off, since I've filled your purse for you.
Of course. I'm going.
Careful.
I'll read, man.
You wouldn't happen to have any work for me, would you?
I'll tell you, we could use a canny bloke like you. Set yourself down here. And if you take the job, you'll get a heap of chink.
You need a cow? I'm not sure I can help you with that.
A cout, lad. A strong bloke. I can see you're not for here. We have a bit of fash we need a hand with.
I see. I mean, I actually don't. I'm not a miner.
And that's just why I need a bloke like you. Look, I'm Vlach, gaffer of the St. Anthony Pit. They call us the Striped Tonys.
Yackers? Striped Tonys?
Aye. There's a heap of shafts here in the mound, and each has its own gang of yackers, miners, who all think they're the canniest. Only now, our festival is coming up, and there's always some backcast around it.
Backcast, you say? Tell me more.
Aye, trouble. Fash. King Wenzel himself gave our mound the privilege to hold a grand pitman's shoot fest.
Shoot fest? Like a competition?
And every shaft has its own champion. Winning is a great honour, and we've won the last few years every time. But this year it's fucked. Our Anthony got lost and we can't compete without him, and the Saints are behind it.
This Anthony is another miner.
He's no bloody miner. St. Anthony, the patron of our shaft. We have him on our stang.
On your what?
On what standard? Like on a pole.
And who are these thieving saints?
Yaggers from the All Saints shaft. They've had a howfing scene before, but now they're up to their oxters in water. And they blame us for it. Only that's bollocks. They only have themselves to blame for it. Their gaffer, Jorg Preng, he pushed it too fast. So now he's all worked up that they're digging like mad, and they're now to show for it.
So, what's all this to do with me?
We need a fella that the Saints don't ken. Someone who can get in their alehouse and nick our stang back. I'm certain they're hiding it there. There'll be a heap of chink in it for you, kidder, if you can do this for us.
Where can I find that alehouse?
No bother. It's in the Italian Quarter near the upper church. You can't miss it, kidder.
All right. A church can't be hard to spot.
The Saints meet and play dice beneath the alehouse. There's only one way in from below, through an old abandoned mine shaft.
Where can I find the entrance to this shaft?
On the slope, right below the paths of the Radic Fortress.
What does your standard actually look like?
It's a red and white stang, like a pole, with a carving of St. Anthony on it, and I'll gilded at the top.
All right. I'll take care of your fash for you.
I'm glad to hear it, kidder. You'll definitely get a nice foy for it, but be careful. That foreman pring of theirs is a right awful bastard.
Thanks.
Take care, and have a pleasant evening.
Hallo, Heinrich. It was a beautiful tournament. Much great feasting to see. I am glad you could make it. Congratulations on your victory. I knew you would win, and I am glad I was not mistaken. What did you think?
It was nice, Menhard. My respects. But I thought the fighting itself was a bit too easy. The other contenders didn't know what hit them when I started laying into them.
I understand it may not have been enough for a warrior like you. But do not worry. I am sure it will get better in time. What about the winnings?
I got something. But I have to say I expected a bit more.
I reckon you're right. I will try to do something about it. I promise. Most importantly, the councillors are satisfied too. So me and Fridush can continue organizing tournaments. I am sure that the more tournaments we hold, the more we can attract better fighters and make tournaments even more interesting for everyone involved. I also hope the council and the local burghers will be more generous in time, so that we can offer better prices, which would also surely convince more contenders to participate. So I urge you to keep participating too, Heinrich. I need a fighter like you to make the tournament famous.
I'll consider it, Menhard. You have my word.